Hi, and thank you for allowing us to send you this video. My name is Alex, and I'm going to be showing you a few tips on how, by improving your website, you can actually get more patients, outrank your competition, and of course, be more relevant to the eyes of Google. So, first things first, I have your website here on the screen, and the first thing that is kind of concerning me is this warning over here. That means that your domain, your website needs to have a security certificate installed. So whoever is managing your domain should be able to fix this really quick. I don't know why sometimes they don't do it, but this is one of the very basic things that when setting up a website with a domain, it has to be done right away. But moving on, the other thing that I have to strongly recommend as well is to add more relevant content. And when I say content, I'm not just talking about the videos, the pictures. I'm talking more about the text that your website has. And when you add this content, you really need to try to add keywords that you're going to be found for. For example, there's that you're in New York, so you're in the New York City area, and I don't see nothing relevant to that keyword that um, I can actually I can actually show us an example. But what I was saying that it's very important because when Google analyzes your website, they read through this whole thing. It's not that they have a person reading. No, they have like these little robots that they read all the information on your website, everything. So when they find this type of content, in if you add keywords, when they see the keyword, when they read the keyword, they understand that the content surrounding that keyword is actually relevant, and that's how you can start ranking. You can start showing on those searches. Now, that applies to not only the homepage but the whole website. So, for example, here on services, let's see what you got, and you can see that you don't have that much. So again, my recommendation here would be have a dedicated information for massage therapy, physical therapy, those things. Or even more efficient, have a dedicated page for each one of these services that you have here, as well as at this one, for example, try to add more and more content because that's what Google loves to see. They love to see a lot of content, relevant content. Um, that's one of the things that my recommendation would be towards too, because most of the people they don't know how important is this information here to be relevant to the eyes of Google. Now, that being said, I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does, this picks data from your website based on Google criteria. So we can see that you only have 65 keywords out of the entire website that you're being found for, and you have around 100 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites that are mentioned in your website, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google. Think about like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you're going to stay. Same thing happens here with the difference that not all links are created equal. So you can have dozens and hundreds of links, but if they're not relevant, if they're not powerful, your rating is not going to go up. And even if they do, if you don't have the right content based on what we just talked about a few seconds ago, you're not going to see the results that you want. So let's take a look let's see what keywords are you being found for really quick. So you try your branding name right here, but then this one, nah, doesn't does that really bring you customers? I don't think so. It's kind of hard. Chiropractor UWS, New York City. I'm not really sure what the UW is, and my apologies for not really knowing that. But you can see that that's 30 searches a month, and you're on the second page. So you're not getting any traffic for that keyword. Again, your branding name over here. This one again. Not really chiropractor New York. Oh, this one is a perfect example. There's 1,200 visits searches a month, and here on the almost on the 8th page, you keep losing spots. So that's why links and content are very crucial when it comes to a website. If you want to have your website as a tool for your business, so you can actually bring more possible clients to your practice. Chiropractor, Amsterdam, New York. I'm not really familiar with this because I'm not sure if this is close to New York City or not, but um, that's 80 searches a month, but you're not ranking, so you get the idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to type, excuse me, chiropractor NYC because this has a lot of volume. And the first thing you're going to see here, of course, is the Google Ads. This is every time that somebody clicks on your ad, you pay. If you want to go this route, you got to be really careful because if you don't know what you're doing, you probably want to be investing a lot of money and not seeing the result that you want. Even though Google tries to sell you that image that is very easy, but there's a lot of factors that comes with when not actually doing proper Google Ads. Then you have the map section, and if you have a business Google Business Profile, you definitely need to add relevant content so Google can see that you need to add images. They have to be optimized based on the eyes of Google. And when you get reviews, this is very crucial because when you get reviews, even they're good or bad, you need to reply to those reviews. That's what Google loves to see. But again, your name is not here. And the organic results over here, number one, we got this big directory. Then we have this body in balance NewYork.com. Number two, New York City Chiropractic.com. Number three, number four, you get the idea. So basically, 70% of the people that do a Google search, they only go for the top three here and the top three in this organic result area. That means that they don't scroll down all the way to the end of the page, but not even go to the second or third page. So not being here is actually making you lose a lot of opportunities. So for the purpose of the video, we're going to see why these guys are ranking number two and why will you need basically it's going to be the same thing, content and backlinks, but let's see. We have the website here. You can see that they have also the security installed and the targeting. NYC chiropractor. See, that's what Google end up reading based on all of these over here, because you can see that this is relevant to NYC chiropractor. They got more text over here, and that's pretty much it. So this can play actually really good for you because they don't have that much content here. It will be easy to if you double or triple their content, especially here on the homepage with those keywords. For example, in this case, chiropractor New York, you can start seeing results if you would have that relevant content with correct backlinks to support that. But let's take a look and see the back end of their website. They're being found for 488 keywords, and they have over 1,000 backlinks. And you can see that even though it's over 1,000, their rating, this is not that high. So it's probably another good news for you because if they don't have really good quality links, that means that if you get to have good quality links, it's going to help your popularity so you can actually start climbing those positions to the first page and then make your way up to the top three. But let's take a look and see the keywords here. So chiropractor New York City, there's 3,900 visits, searches a month. That's quite a lot. And they seem to be losing one spot probably. But it doesn't matter because there's 300 visits a month to their website. That's 300, over 318 chances of getting new patients every month to them. Every month. Let's count this one, for example, Chiropractor New York. There's 1,200 searches a month. And because they're ranking not even number one, but number two, you can see the difference when you go from two. This is what I was telling you. People go for the higher, for the top three, especially number one. So even though they're ranking number two, they get another 282 visits to their website. So you combine this is almost 600 visits chances that they get every month to get new patients. So what you need to do, you need to target these two keywords. You need to add relevant content, optimize your images. If they're not optimized, you should. Um, but other than that, you gotta make sure that you have really good quality links. Otherwise, your website is not gonna bring the results that, or actually, it's not gonna be 100% efficient, and you're not gonna see the results that you probably would love to see. Um, Once again, I'm sorry, my name is Alex, and if you have any questions, please let us know. And I really hope you find this information useful. Thank you.